like you to understand, Dr. Thompson, that I'm not applying for an abortion. I just would like some information.
That's usually what these first meetings are all about, Miss Coleridge. Very few women come here without questions or without doubts. And there are a number of things that we need to know about you.
Well, that seems fair enough. Where would you like to begin?
Faith said that your pregnancy had been confirmed.
Yes. She did the first test, and then she had them run through a second time just to be sure. And at that point, I consulted my own gynecologist.
Mm-hmm. And who was that?
Emmanuel Wolfe of Riverside Hospital.
Mm-hmm. And how advanced is the pregnancy?
Approximately 10 weeks.
Approximately?
Well, I think you should understand, Doctor, that my cycle is highly irregular. And in August, I had developed some symptoms which I thought were stress-induced. Nausea, dizziness, backache, fatigue. And when it persisted, then she did the tests. And I guess because of what was happening in my life at the time, it wasn't too difficult to count backwards to the onset of symptoms and come up with the date of conception. You see, there was only one interval when it could have occurred.
You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
I see. Well, if you do decide to terminate this pregnancy, which obviously is one course of action open to you, you're going to have to make that choice very quickly, within a matter of days.
I really thought I had a little more time than that.
I'm afraid not. This clinic won't terminate a pregnancy that's progressed beyond 12 weeks. And in your case, since we don't know the exact date of conception, we'd have to insist on an immediate decision.
You mean now? Today?
No. I'd suggest that you consider your situation carefully over the next 24 hours. And then you can possibly consult with our staff psychiatrist, Dr. De Silva, if you wish. And perhaps you could make an appointment probably Thursday.
I see.
Now, the procedure we use is by far the safest method that's been devised so far. It's a simple suction technique. It involves a general anesthesia, if the patient so desires.
How long does that take?
It's a matter of minutes. Providing that you've had a previous physical exam, which we could probably do today, you'd arrive here at 8 o'clock Thursday morning with the standard pre-op procedure, no breakfast and so forth. I'd see you in my operating room at 9, and you'd be fully awake and feeling completely normal by 9:30 in the recovery room. You'd be on your way home by noon. I'd see you again in 10 days, and then we would refer you for a later checkup with your own physician.
Sounds as insignificant as a flu shot.
The procedure itself is quite simple, Miss Coleridge. The decision to undergo that procedure is terribly complex and intensely personal. We can give you the best medical care and the most careful counseling, but we can't make the decision for you. We can't even make it easier for you.
Well, I'm not in the habit of expecting people to make my decisions for me, Doctor.
I never for one moment thought you were.
But I really don't know what to do.
Let me suggest that you take this, which is a detailed description of the procedure, and this, which will tell you all about us and about the clinic, as well as these federal forms, which must be filled out if you decide to go ahead.
Thank you.
Take these out into the waiting area and sit down for a while and think it over. And if you have any further questions, I'll be right here. Otherwise, let me give you my number where you can call me tonight or tomorrow evening if you have any further questions.
Thank you.
And please, don't hesitate to call.
Thank you very much, Doctor. You've been very kind.
Not at all.
Oh, Rue, may I see you for a moment, Doctor?
Of course, come right in. You just take your time. Take as long as you please.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me. Is, someone in seeing Dr. Thompson?
Yes, they just closed the door.
Are you waiting too?
No, actually, I've spoken to her already. She just gave me some information to read, and then I'll know whether or not I need to see her.
Would you mind if I went in ahead of you? I just have to tell her one quick thing.
No, of course not. Go right ahead.
Thanks a lot. Hurley, I won't take long.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
Are you waiting for someone, or do you work here?
No, I'm a patient. Or at least I was. I had an abortion this afternoon.
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde One, Original Blonde One, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine One, Bad Blonde One, the Demented One, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
This week on All New Views, star of the hit show The Big C, Laura Linney, plus Juliana Rancic, guest co-host on a View special edition about surrogacy. And he's back, Justin Bieber, with a surprise that'll give you more Bieber fever. This week on All New Views on ABC.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiets Meal Delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to ediets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great, all the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds. Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to ediets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit ediets.com now.
That dress is making me nervous in this kitchen. Something's gonna get spilled on it. Come on upstairs and we'll share the sandwich.
Oh, maybe that's a good idea.
Well, here they come. Pat is soaked to the bone, tux and all.
Oh, God, she did it on purpose. I'll give you odds she did it on purpose.
No bet.
Oh, Patrick.
I found her at Rogers.
All right. Now let me just say one thing about that. All else aside, Dee, I don't want you looking to Roger as the answer to all your problems.
I'm sorry, Johnny, but I just didn't know where to go.
Oh.
I mean, I really think this family should get it together about Roger and me. You know, Mary said I should go over there in the first place.
Do you? That's outrageous.
You did, Mary. And you know you did. And everybody heard you say that. You know, you said I'd be doing everybody a favor if I went over to Rogers now, and that's exactly what I did. So now I'm supposedly did something awful.
Dee, go on upstairs. Get out of these wet things and into a tub, okay?
Okay. Right, that's what you say.
When are you gonna stop? She's not a 2-year-old. She can damn well figure out for herself that she has to put on dry
All right, now, Mary, that's not the point.
The point is, Dawes, that Dee plays Pat like a violin and he won't admit it. She's doing what she's done to the men in this family for 20 years. Take care of me, and this one can't get enough of it. You got a whole hospital full of people to be taken care of, and they really need you.
What you don't seem to realize is that somebody around here's got to take care of Dee because the alternative is Roger. And I don't know about you, but I don't want little John in the same room with Roger Coleridge. Excuse me, Faith.
Look, Roger Coleridge does not have to be the alternative.
But he already is, Da. And Mary brought him into it tonight.
Oh, that just makes me furious. Delia brought him into it because she couldn't bear the idea of your getting out and away from her with Faith. And so she knew all she had to do was threaten, I'm going to Roger's. And she had a good chance of wrecking your evening, which she's done.
What are you going to do about some clothes?
I don't know.
Do you still want to go?
Of course I want to go.
Well, then there's no problem. I think I know where I can get you another tux.
Well.
I can't apologize for what I said because I think it's true. I'm sorry for the way I said it.
Mary, listen. I know that Dee says a lot of things and does a lot of things for effect. But what I want you to understand is that I'm not always reacting to the way she asks for help, but really to the fact that she needs us so much. I'm going upstairs and dry off. I'll be back in a few minutes, okay?
Okay. Duh. Am I crazy?
No.
He just doesn't see it, does he? He won't let himself understand what Delia's doing to him, and it's such trouble.
I'm afraid you're right.
Are you all by yourself?
My mother brought me over during her lunch break, but she couldn't stay because she had to do her afternoon's work, or my father would wonder why.
You mean he doesn't know that you're here?
He didn't even know I was pregnant. He would have killed me.
Do you mind talking to a stranger about this?
No. I don't really feel like there are any strangers here. I mean, we're all kind of in the same fix. You're pregnant, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna get an abortion?
I don't know.
I was so glad they gave me mine. I can never thank them enough. My name's Lori.
I'm Jillian.
Oh, that's a nice name. I've never heard that before.
Thank you. Hello, Lori. It's pleased to meet you.
How do you do? Are you married?
No, I'm not.
I'm not either.
How old are you?
I'm 16. Are you in love with the baby's father?
No.
I thought I was in love. Maybe I still am. I found out it's so hard to be in love when you're scared. He said the same thing. Another thing I found out from all this is that guys can get just as scared as girls.
Yes, you're right about that.
His father wouldn't have liked it very much either.
Did you think about getting married?
I guess, yeah. I did, even though I knew it would never work out. He's 16, too. He's in trade school, and his family wants him to get through and get a job and help out. They've got a lot of sickness.
I'm sorry about that.
You know, I really did think about getting married. Seriously. That is, if I lived through what my father would do to me after he found out I had to. But I thought about what it would be like to have a little baby of my own. I mean, I really thought. And what would I do? I couldn't work because who would take care of it when I was at work? I couldn't hang out with the kids because I feel so dumb. I could not find one good thing for him in the whole deal. Can you?
Oh, Lori, don't ask me that.
Do you think it's bad to get an abortion?
I don't know. I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's bad to have a kid that you don't want. But then I thought, well, maybe someone else would want him. You know, to adopt or something. But then my father would find out and he'd beat me up. And he'd probably beat my mother up for good measure. And I don't know what he'd do to my boyfriend, Steve. I get scared all over again just thinking about it.
But you don't have to think about it anymore.
I know. It didn't hurt. I thought that it was gonna hurt. My mom said that it would hurt.
I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't hurt you.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway, though. I was so glad I was here. I didn't know what to do at first. It was all I could think about. I cried for something like a week. And Steve finally said to me, look, you've got to tell your mother. She's the only one.
And what did she say?
Well, she didn't say anything at first. She just kind of sat there and looked funny. And then she said, I'm really sorry this had to happen to you, Laurie. And I could wring Steve's neck. But then she started asking around and she brought me here. It was really good to have somebody, you know. Do you have somebody to help you?
Yes, I have my sister.
It would be easier if you were in love with the guy.
Yeah. The guy is a friend, and I'm in love with someone else.
Oh. Do they know?
No, nobody knows, except my sister and my doctor, and you.
And you can't decide.
Yeah, that's about it.
You'll be so glad when it's over. I say to myself, I think it's over. And I didn't have to go through any of that. And I'm so glad. I want to cry. I just hope it wasn't a baby yet.
Jack Manning will not get away with what he did to you.
This week,
My fiance is brain dead because of that little kid!
a father protects his son.
We're going to keep Jack out of prison.
You can't just let him walk!
And Rex wants justice.
I will make you pay.
Deal with it!
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Uh-oh. Max, no! Windex Multi-Surface lets you keep up with messes right when they happen. So you can put that Windex shine on just about anything.
Ooh, did you see that, Wayne? Wayne?
Gotcha!
Oh.
Get Windex Multi-Surface and keep up. And for the wipe that promises that streak-free shine, grab Windex Wipes. SC Johnson, a family company. SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Discover together.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock.
You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down. Thanks for lending Pat your tux. He wants to see you for a few minutes.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, sure. Oh, Mary, I I checked on Jack this afternoon. He was still heavily sedated, but his chart looks a whole lot better.
He's in so much pain, Bucky.
Yeah, I know. He'll get better.
I hope so.
Is Bucky Carter the nicest person in the world?
Probably.
Oh, I wish he'd fall in love with someone wonderful.
He didn't?
Oh, someone much more wonderful than me.
Ooh.
What's Bucky doing here?
He's talking to Pat, I think.
Oh. Mary, look, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I got mad at you. I think sometimes I'm a little too sensitive for my own good. Faith, look, I was lying in the tub and I thought, if I had a beautiful evening plan with Pat, somebody ruined it, I'd feel sick about it. I just want you to know, no matter what anybody said, I didn't mean for this to happen. I really didn't.
No apologies necessary, Dee. It's all right, really.
No, it isn't, really. You spent all the money on the tickets and this beautiful dress and everything, and Pat was so handsome tonight. I mean, Faith, you must really be furious with me.
No, not anymore.
You really have the best disposition in the whole world, you know that?
I think he looks better in it than I do.
Oh,
Well, slight exaggeration, but feels great.
you look wonderful. Bucky, you saved the day again.
Well, the evening, anyway. You okay?
I'm fine. I'm much better.
You two are going to be the most incredibly beautiful people there, if you ever get there. Go on.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's get out of here. Okay, good night.
Show Mother
Good
on your
night.
way downstairs, okay?
Okay, Bucky, thank you.
We will, and
Buddy.
don't wait up for him.
Okay.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet. A marriage made in heaven is hell for everyone else.
Dad's new marriage could send her back to the bottom. Stay away from my son.
Say I do to the Young and the Restless tonight at 7 on SoapNet.
How will her true feelings
I just want you to know I'm attracted to you.
affect their friendship? And
You slept with Kara.
I didn't. How will her guilty secret
I did something really bad.
affect their marriage? Watch All My Children weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
Under a waterfall, dreams do come true.
Introducing creamy caramel and fantabulous fudge. 2 new Wonka Exceptionals. This is how Wonka does chocolate.
Paxil, Zoloft, and Depakote, if taken during pregnancy, may cause birth defects. If you or a loved one took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy and your child was born with a serious birth defect, you may be entitled to a cash award and medical expenses. If your child suffered a serious birth defect and you took Paxil, Zoloft, or Depakote during pregnancy, call 1-877-399-5799 now.
Break away, kick your heels up and spend a day suddenly floating and soft as a sigh, dancing.
Experience delightfully light and fluffy YoPlay whips.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has the status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, Bruce Weitz is back as gangster Anthony Zaccara.
It's some turn of events.
On The Young and the Restless, Emily O'Brien is saying goodbye to Genoa City.
Another time?
Daytime favorite Tamara Braun is Taylor on Days of Our Lives.
Okay, I'll drink to that.
And on One Life to Live, Roger Howarth is back in Landview.
I have to be with my family.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet. People are talking about General Hospital's Sean Butler. Patricia Rich posted on Facebook, he is a good-looking bad boy with a good side. I'm really digging this one. Elizabeth Cross agrees. Oh yes, he is a sexy man. Suki Williams-Ellis adds, I trust my eyes when I look at him, and they like what they see. Judy McCoy says, good choice, GH. And Kathleen Hahn sums it up. So damn hot. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
You're sure you don't mind if I go first? I just want to tell we can be of any further help, please let us know. Thank you. Good luck. Lori. Hi, I just wanted to see you before I go. Do you have time now? Of course I do. How are you feeling?
Hi, honey. Is Daddy there? Will you save it for me, okay? Because I think I'm going to be home sooner than I thought. Good. All right, let me speak to Daddy now. And Jeff, he answered the phone very nicely. Yeah, hi. Could you leave him with Doris for a few minutes and come get me? No, I'm not going to. I can't. Oh, me too. Thank you. Okay, I'll see you in 20 minutes. I love you.
Are you all right?
Well, not exactly. Oh, thank you. I'm a lot better off than I was this morning. It's funny, but this is the first time I've really cried. I think it's relief.
You decided not to have the abortion?
Oh, poor Dr. Thompson has to think I'm crazy. 2 days ago, I was desperate not to carry this child.
Well, maybe you needed to know that you had an alternative.
Maybe. I was sitting in there just now, in one of those little rooms I was supposed to be putting on the hospital gown. And I looked down at my bare feet, and I thought about our 3-year-old whose feet are like mine, long, bony toes. She says they don't fit in her shoes. And I was suddenly so frightened. Not for me, for this baby I didn't know anything about, and never would. And I couldn't do it. Though I'm not sure what we are going to do, because this pregnancy is really a disaster.
How does your husband feel about it? I'm sorry. I'm Jill. You're Ruth, right?
Yes.
Pleased to meet you.
No. Well, I thought I knew how he felt. You see, we've had 4 kids in 6 years because we wanted them. And we're up to our ears in debt. And Bill's father's had to move in with us because his arthritis is so bad he can't take care of himself anymore. This baby was an accident. I couldn't believe it. I thought, Bill doesn't deserve this. I don't deserve it. I don't want it. I suggested the abortion.
And what did he say?
That he didn't see how we could manage another baby either, but that it was my decision. We thought about it, and then I came here. But when I told him I couldn't just now, he said, I'm glad. What if I'd gone ahead when he felt bad about it?
But it's your body. It's your decision.
Yes. But he's still the father. Are you having an abortion?
I don't know. I'm trying to decide.
Really, really think about it.
Oh, I will. I really will. Thank you. And I wish you an awful lot of luck.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.